Now let's begin with the do while loop. Do while loop is actually having something different than any other loop we have learned. Do while loop basically checks the condition after the loop execution. That means at least the loop will get executed once, and after the one execution it will check the condition. If it is true, it will execute it again, otherwise it will get terminated. So as you can see here, it's do conditional code, and after the conditional code in the while you can add the condition, alright, and that must be terminated with the semicolon also, alright, that is mandatory. So here is the code block and then a condition. If false, it will get terminated. If true, it will keep on executing. So as it is written, do while loop is guaranteed to execute at least one time, alright. So because the reason is the condition is being checked after first execution. Basically you can plan working with the do while loop whenever you want to execute the loop on the basis of user interaction. For example, if you are taking some user input, suppose I am writing a ATM code, a user at least has to enter the PIN number once. If it enters correct, I don't have to ask again, but if it is entering the incorrect PIN number, I will have to ask again, but at least the loop should be executing once. So such loops can be planned using the do while loop. And now let's see practically how can we write a basic code using do while. So here it's an implementation of a do while loop. As I said earlier, like do while loop will be used when we want to execute a loop as per the user's interaction. So what I want here I'm taking a PIN number from the user, and 3456 I have considered is the correct PIN which I am seeking from the user. So unless and until he will enter this particular PIN, I'll keep on asking the PIN number. But if the number of attempts, the count of number of attempts is greater than 3, then I will not ask it again. Means maximum 3 attempts will be given to the user. If in either of those 3 attempts user entered the correct PIN, I will stop asking him and I will welcome him with the welcome message. If all the 3 attempts he has entered is invalid, then I'll give a message account logged. So for doing that, what I have done here is the actual PIN, a PIN variable in which I'll ask the user input, and the counter. Now inside this do, as here you can see the syntax, after do it's the delimiters. Inside this you can put all the logical code in which I'm asking for the PIN number, and every time I'm asking, I'm incrementing the counter by 1. Now here you can see, unless and until the PIN is not same and the counter is less than 3, means the first time it is 0, then when the first time this loop will execute, the counter will become 1, then 2 and 3. So by the third implementation, here you can see this condition will be false, and here as you can see it's an AND operator. If any one of the condition is false, then this loop will be terminated. So let's see how this output will look like here. So like here I'm saying enter your PIN, let's enter 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and last time also 1 2 3 4. All the 3 attempts I entered invalid, so I got a message account logged. If I will enter the correct in the third attempt, like let's say 3 4 5 6, it will give a message welcome user, and if in the first attempt only I give the message, it will say welcome user, it will not ask again. So this is how you can work with the do while loop, in which the first time the execution will be there for the sure, and as per the user interaction on the first time, we will plan like whether we should go for this loop again or not. So this is the very basic implementation of do while loop.